Everyone's asking what's going to save Boston's startup scene. Bring Y Combinator back. Have Sequoia open a Boston office. I wish Mark Zuckerberg never left. Now, let me tell you why that thinking is all wrong. Brian Halligan of HubSpot fame kicked off the conversation in January. It's been going viral on X and LinkedIn. And he's right about a lot of things. Biotech is down. We only have one of the top 50 AI companies here in the Boston area. The millionaire's tax is driving people away and, quite frankly, telling people not to come. And the worst of all, Boston's really not that cool. Then you've got Manidis that wrote Boston's obituary. Jason Kelly comes through with a chirp back from Ginkgo Bioworks, and then everybody has an opinion. But here are some things that people really aren't bringing to the conversation. Nobody's talking about COVID, not the virus, but the fact that the way that we live and work has been fundamentally restructured. People don't go to the office anymore, so they don't go out after work. What used to be the opportunity to have spontaneous interactions now less occurs. And if you think that things are going back to the way that they used to be, I wouldn't count on it. We also discount the fact that people don't drink anymore. That social lubricant that used to bring us together for events and networking just doesn't happen as often. And unfortunately, restaurants and bars are closing because of this. The third thing is that the government has been much more focused on its own expansion than in actual economic growth in the private sector. The biggest problem that nobody's talking about is that this is an inside-out problem as opposed to an outside-in problem. These solutions, the Y Combinators, the Sequoias, the let's sit at the governor's house and talk, are all outside-in solutions. That if the right brand or institution shows up, the scene revives. That's actually outsourcing the hard work. Y Combinator started here and left. Facebook started here and left. The founders of Stripe went to school here and left. The founders of 17 of the top 50 AI companies went to school here and left. We clearly don't have a problem attracting people to Boston. It's that we failed to build a culture that would make them stay. If we want to fix the culture, we have to do the hard work ourselves. I'll tell you what inside-out work looks like. In 2019, we started Cubic Labs and began building ecosystem in Quincy. During COVID, we watched people in our space, blockchain and digital assets, flee to places like Miami and Austin because there was energy and there was a vibe. So we wanted to cultivate one of our own. In 2022, we took over Boston Blockchain Week from a VC who told me that the event sucked. We planted it in Quincy and grew it. Last year, we had over 500 participants, founders, capital providers, students, and 100 speakers from all over the world, including Abby Johnson, the CEO and chair of Fidelity. That didn't happen because Silicon Valley dropped in. That happened because we did the work. I'm still long on Boston, but that long position requires inside-out thinking and commitment. It's not waiting or wishing. It requires building. Kendall Square didn't happen overnight. This is unglamorous work with long timelines that not everybody has the stomach for. But that's why the people who do put in the effort are the ones who are going to make the greatest difference around here. No one from the outside is coming to save Boston's startup scene. The only way out is through.